I don't know about you boys, but I like my clan bases like I like my women. Thick, and with 3 external TCs that also serve as flanking bases. So maybe not exactly the same, but you get the point. Introducing my new small group and clan base, the THICKEM. This beast will cost you 17k wood, 13k stone, 57k metal frags, and 330 HKM to build. This results in an upkeep of 3k stone, 13k frags, and 120 HKM. Hey guys, Poppy here. Before we jump into it, please take a second just to scroll down and hit the subscribe button. It'll only take you a second to do, and every sub helps me and motivates me to keep building. So let's get into the build. Start with a triangle foundation and expand out 8 square foundations, followed by another triangle. Go back and destroy all 8 square foundations. Head back to your external triangle and build another 15 triangle foundations towards the internal triangle. Finishing with the hexagon flanked by 2 square foundations. You want to repeat this process another 2 times. Ideally, if you're a small group, all this should be happening simultaneously to prevent people who could be watching from realizing an absolute beast and THICKEM of a clan base is about to go down. So come back with 15 triangles, building in hexagon flanked by 2 squares. Destroy the tip of each hexagon and add an extra square foundation. Now let's secure the core. Upgrade the core triangle foundation to armored and surround it with another 3 armored triangle foundations. Select any one and place down your TC with the reinforced glass window for protection. Surround the rest of the core with armored walls and place down half-height sheet metal floor tiles to act as shelves for the loot room. Place down a ladder and hop out. Secure the entrance to the core with sheet metal walls, a half-height triangle foundation, and a garage door. Don't forget the half-height triangle foundation. Hop down and upgrade the remaining foundations to sheet metal. Ideally, you should have all the sheet metal available for this next step in the build. So this base should be built from a starter. Now let's build our external TCs. Expand out another 3 square foundations followed by a triangle foundation. Place down your TC and secure it with a reinforced glass window. This will form a temporary and the starter of our external TC base. Repeat this process for all 3 external TCs. So this will keep us protected from anybody trying to grief us, and allows us to work safely on the core of the base. Head back towards the core. We're going to build some honeycomb. Found the square foundation and expand out with 1 square foundation and 2 triangles that approximate each other. If this step isn't really clear, don't worry about it. I included a view from third person so it's very clear. So basically, locate the square foundation on the core, expand out 1 more square foundation, followed by 2 triangle foundations where the tips approximate each other. Surround the inner layer of the core with a layer of sheet metal walls. Head over to one of the external TCs and look at the hexagon. You'll notice that it has a triangle foundation followed by a square foundation on each side. These will be the floors of our loot rooms. Place down sheet metal walls and a square sheet metal floor. Don't place a floor above the triangle foundation because it will be the entrance to the chute. So go around and repeat this process for all 6 loot rooms, filling in walls and the square floor. Place down a ladder and climb up to the first floor. We're now going to build the floor of our utility room. Place 3 triangle floor tiles. The tip should overlap the square foundation like this. Don't forget to add 3 more triangle floor tiles at the entrances to the loot room chutes. Now let's build the entrance to the loot rooms themselves. Surround them with sheet metal walls, followed by half-height floor tiles and garage doors. If you don't have the garage door to BP right now, don't worry about it, just use double sheet metal doors for now. But as soon as you get the garage door, they should be ideally replaced as soon as possible. Make your way around and repeat the process for all 3 loot rooms. Add a 3rd garage door in front of these 2 garage doors like this. Now we need to make the entrance to our utility room. Select any of the square floor tiles. I chose this one, but absolutely anyone will work. Secure it with 2 garage doors. The rest of the square floor tiles will form the floor of our utility room loot rooms. Surround these with sheet metal walls. Now place down a ladder and climb up to the 2nd floor of the base. Fill in the floor. Importantly, when adding the floor tiles, make sure they come off the central triangle and not off the peripheral triangle. So here, the socket is on the central triangle and not on the peripheral triangle. Now let's build the honeycomb. Place down 6 extra triangle foundations into the gaps shown. Now simply make your way around and fill in the honeycomb with sheet metal walls. Now let's build our roof ramp access. Add a sheet metal roof, flanked by 2 sheet metal walls. Climb up and fill in the floor of your shooting floor. You'll notice as you make your way around filling in the floor, that in some places it will give you 2 different options on which socket to place the triangle floor tile. It doesn't make a difference which one you place it in, so wherever it fits, it sits. Now make the entrance to your base. You can use any combination of doors or double doors that you want. I chose to use an armored single door followed by 2 garage doors. This makes sure that going through the doors is approximately the same as going through the walls. Repeat this for all 3 entrances. Surround the shooting floor with windows. And if you have them, reinforce window bars. I understand that reinforced window bars are sometimes difficult to get, so you can use metal bars and vertical embrasures for now. But I trust that my subscribers are absolute chads and that you guys will get window bars as soon as possible. Find the entrance to your utility core through this garage door here, and add another 2 garage doors on either side of the entrance. Option E, you can destroy this window and replace it with a sheet metal full wall to obscure the fact that this is the entrance to the utility room, but I'm going to keep it as a window for now. Optionally, you can also add these what the fuck are these things called again? Oh yeah, double door frames. You can add these double door frames in and subdivide the shooting floor up with garage doors anywhere you want. Now go up to the 3rd floor of the base. We're going to add the entrances to the roof access. You can add the entrances to the roof access on any of the square floor tiles you want. You can add as many or as few as you want. I suggest adding 2 to 3. Fill in the rest of the roof with appropriate triangle and square floor tiles. Now let's secure our roof access. Place down a ladder hatch, a window frame, and 3 double door frames, with 2 shop fronts and a garage door. You can repeat this process for each one of your roof entrances. In this case, I'm going to add a 3rd roof access. Awesome, roof access all secured. Surround the central part of the base with double door frames. This is going to form the walls of your minicopter hangar. On opposite ends, add 2 garage doors. And surround the rest with shop fronts. Climb up to the 4th and final floor and fill in the roof. Last but not least, let's make the pedestal for our Thicc Sam Boi. Unfortunately at this point I didn't have a Thicc Sam Boi, so I just put down a furnace. Not as intimidating, but it'll get the job done for now. Let's head back inside and finish the core. So at the entrances of these utility rooms, you can use armored double doors or more garage doors. When I build this on live servers, I choose to use armored double doors, just because it makes it easy to differentiate where the chutes are and where the utility rooms are. These utility rooms can be used for absolutely anything. It can be used for beds, it could be used for furnaces, for your workbench, for your electronics, for, you could have like a little party room with a blue light strobe and strippers and whatever the fuck you want, guys. It really is up to you. I'm not gonna sit here and show you exactly what to do, and so you end up just copying my build. One thing I do suggest doing though is throwing down 3 lockers in one of the rooms for your PvP gear sets. Now let's go down into the core and make the core loot room. Throw down 2 sheet metal double door frames and some garage doors, or armored doors if you have them. So you put these drop boxes as far into the back of corner as possible on each side. Now let's build our loot rooms. The first thing we want to do is add another floor tile between these 2 floor tiles to form a shelf. On the shelf you can put absolutely any items, such as your repair bench, small boxes and large boxes. I highly recommend at least putting down a couple auto turrets on these shelves. This makes raiding the core extremely difficult. If you feel like you need extra storage, you can also put down 3 large boxes. They fit side by side perfectly onto the shelf. Now head down into your loot rooms. You can use absolutely any loot room design you guys want. In my loot rooms, I like using a combination of large boxes, small boxes and barbecues. I feel like this gives you a lot of storage and makes your loot very accessible, especially if you're multiple people in a team. It also has the benefit of being able to replace a garage door or door frame if it gets destroyed in a raid, without having to move around your boxes. Most importantly, don't forget your shotgun traps. These are pretty much undrainable and have to be destroyed by incendiary rockets, or raiders will have to go through walls to destroy them. This makes raiding these loot rooms an absolute living hell. Secure the loot room with a window frame, a reinforced glass window, and a vertical sheet metal embrasure. Go around to each of your loot rooms and do the same. In terms of adding items to the core, you can add down lockers, extra furnaces, extra boxes, whatever fits your guys' needs. Now for the external TCs. I intentionally left the external TC build last because there's like 100 designs you guys can use, and it's completely up to you guys how protected you want to make your external TC. But I'll show you guys a couple options. The first is the standard HQM cross roofs bunker. So place down 2 raised triangle foundations, 2 cross roofs and 2 armored walls. Inside the bunker you can put down a large box and a TC. Don't forget to add a shotgun trap. We put down the shotgun trap so that if someone tries to go deep on us or tries to get our TC while we're accessing it, the shotgun trap will shoot out the twig roof and the bunker will automatically close. So you throw down a twig roof, it opens up the bunker and you access your components. The shotgun trap shoots out the twig roof and boom, the bunker automatically closes. If you choose to make a bunker like this, just know that it should be ideally kept inside your compound walls and not integrated into the walls like some of the other builds that you'll see. Now for my alternative to this. So honeycomb your sheet metal triangle with another 2 triangles of sheet metal. Add 3 more stone triangles in front of this to form a hexagon and close it up with stone walls. Head back to your TC, throw down 2 sheet metal wall frames, as well as 2 sheet metal triangle foundations and 1 stone triangle foundation on each side. Fill in sheet metal walls here and here, as well as sheet metal roofs. Add a sheet metal roof flanked by 2 sheet metal walls, with access to your shooting floor. Finally, close up the TC with 2 single doorways. This will form an airlock into your TC. Close it up with 2 garage doors on each side and 2 sheet metal single doors on each side. So this design has the benefit of not using much HKM compared to the other design. It protects you from an identical amount of rockets, that being 16. It also has the benefit of acting as a shooting floor. It can be integrated into the wall, and if you want, you can add lockers, small boxes and sleeping bags, so it can act as the external flanking base in case of an online raid, so you can catch raiders off guard by using very diverse angles. So just want to go around, build up your shooting floor. If you want, you can throw down some sleeping bags up here. Again, head down to your external TC. And on the square foundation, you can add down a locker, a small wooden box, as well as your sleeping bag. This will hold PvP gear sets in case you get online raided. This TC design can be incorporated into your external stone walls like so. Last couple things we have to do: find these gaps in the base and clip external stone walls into them. Make sure they don't protrude too far into the base though. There should be 3 of them, so make your way around and fill them in. Finally, add things like large furnaces and add stone walls to form a compound. Alright boys, that's the THICKEM all finished up. Adjust the base to your group's requirements. Please take a second of your time just to scroll down and hit that subscribe button. Every single sub helps me grow, and I want to share all my base designs with you guys into the future. Let me know what base design you want to see next. Hope you have a great day. Love, Papa.